Okay, good morning everyone. So today let's start to build some new buildings for our music box model. First thing is let's delete the box and go to the front view. Press Shift A, input the reference image. I think for this part you guys are already familiar with how to operate this one. And you can download the reference image by yourself, or you can use in some of mine. Actually, I have already downloaded some interesting reference image. And for this one, that's the Taipei 101 building. And I want to use this one. Let's go to here. Okay. So it's not very detailed, but actually we still can see the basic uh, form of the Taipei 101. So let's try to build this one. So first thing is let's press Shift A for create a mesh cube. Press G and Z for scaling down. And press Tab key. Go to wireframe mode. Press S for scale down. Alright, so now the basement has been done. And for the detail, we can model them later. So next part, let's press Shift D again. And now I'm going to invert this one. So let's press SZ and -1. So now it has been inverted to another side. If you cannot see your model very clearly, you can change the opacity of the image. Go to here, click these guys, and decrease. Alright, so now we have this one. Press GZ for move this one up, and press SZ for scale down. GZ move down, S scale down. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to apply the transformations of this model. And next part is a very interesting thing. First thing, I'm not going to using Shift D for copy. Also, if you want to see your operation, don't forget to turn on Shortcut VR. So now I'm going to do a very special way for copying this part. So right click, and I'm going to using duplicate linked, or the hotkey is Auto D. So press GZ for moving, and let's do that again. Auto D, Auto D. And GZ for moving. Alright, so now we have three segments. Let's just directly copy all of them. Auto D, GZ for moving. Using a reference image to do the precise operations. Finally select these two, Auto D, Auto D and GZ for move. Okay, so now it's pretty much finished. And for the upper part, I'm going to create another new cube. And press S and Z. Scale this down. GZ. Press S. And for the following part, I would like to we can just directly go to the edit mode and do some extrusion work. So let's press E and S. You can scale down in all the directions. Go to the front view and EZ again. Right. So now it looks nice, but for the upper part, I think we can just do using cylinder to do the model. I want to scale up this part, so let's press S for scale up. Sorry. That's okay. Let's ignore this area. Or if you want, you can do do this operation manually to scale this cube in the right size. But I think that's okay. Let's press Shift A, go to cylinder, scale down, GZ for move up, SZ again, move this up, GZ, and Shift D, GZ, and for S, SZ, GZ, okay, and Shift D, GZ. Or I think for this part we can just directly make this one longer. So let's press S and Z, make this one longer. And finally for this one, let's do that again, Shift D, and S scaling down, GZ, move this one up. Okay, so it's pretty much finished. We can join them together later. So first things for this one, let's press Shift A, create a UV sphere, scale this one down, and press G and Z, move this one up, scale down, and now I'm going to delete the hell part of this model. Let's go to the edit mode, go to the face mode, choosing the face right here, delete. And now this one is open, but that's okay. I think we can keep this one open, or we can go to modifier and using solidify modifier. And once you increase the thickness, you can see there is a thickness creation, a shell be created with this modifier. Alright, so let's choosing apply. Usually I prefer to clean up the model. Oh, so now the things we can did right now is that let's join them together. Let's using Control Plus, join them together, and don't forget to choose apply. And for this one as well, let's choosing the model together, Control Plus, join them together, and apply. For this one as well, Control Plus, apply, apply. And for this one as well, Control Plus, apply. Okay, so for the antenna, it has been done. How about this area? Yeah, for sure we can make this guy like this, but actually I want to add on more detail of this one. And we already have so many different objects. So do we have to do the operation for every object? Actually, no. Let's take a look. So let's go to here. I'm going to create a more segment. So let's press Ctrl R and leave the segment in the center. Alright? And also for this part as well, let's go to the Ctrl R and increase 3 segments. Press ESC, stay them in the center. For this part as well, Ctrl R and 3 segments. Press ESC, leave them in the center. So once you finish, if we click another one, or if let's go to wireframe, you can see all of them has been changed. Why is that? Because I duplicate them with the link. So all these ones share the same information. So now what should we do? I'm going to create some windows. Let's go to the front view again. Go to edit mode, choosing the face right here. And I think the things I'm going to do extrusion. But for this time, for the extrusion, I'm going to use an individual face. Alright? And also, the things you need to do is not global. You need to choose in this one, individual origins. And now once you click intrusion, actually it already creates multiple face on this one, on this model. So if you press S, you can see the window has been scaling down. And now let's do that again. Let's choosing extrusion, and I'm going to using extrude normal. Alright, so that's the things. Let's take a look on the solid mode. So the window has been finished. Okay, nice. So next part, I'm going to select the upper face. So let's choose in the face right here and hold on your control key to deselect the bottom part. Let's do it again. Let's go to the wireframe mode, choosing the upper face. Alright, and press E and Z for extrusion. Alright, and also go to the side view, choosing the face right here, and click extrusion along normals. I want to create an edge right here. Okay, so now once you finish, if you go to the solid mode, well, looks nice, right? So for this part, let's do the same. So actually there is this, we can create using the same trick to do the detail right here and create a ring with a circle, with a cylinder right here. So that's the things we are going to do. Alright, so let's do this. First things, let's go to here and press Ctrl R, increase the segment. Probably, yeah, 4 I think is pretty enough. And for this one as well, 4. Ctrl R, 4. Alright, and let's go to the front view, go to the face mode, go to the wireframe mode, select all the face, and right click, extrude the individual face. And also, again, don't forget to choose the individual origins and scale them down. Alright, and now extrude along normals. Inside, not outside. Okay, extrude inside. Alright, so now this part has been done. Final things. Let's create the cylinder for the Type A 101. So let's go to the tab key. I'm going to choose the face right here. Alright, so let's press Shift S and choose it to select it. So you will locate it in the center of these two faces. Now let's press Shift A, create a mesh cylinder. Rotate them into Y direction 180 degree. Sorry, 90 degree. R and Y 90 degree. Scale them down. And press S and X. Okay. So I think for now it's pretty much finished. So I'm going to do the last detail. Let's choosing the face right here, and I'm going to using extrude again, and press S for scaling down. Press extrusion along normal face again to extrude them inside. All right. So let's take a look of the final result. And also for this guy, I think we should also do in this direction. Shift D and RZ 90 degree. Alright, so let's take a look. Go to the solid mode, or you can go to the render mode as well. Let's delete the locate object first. And also for now we don't need the reference image, so we can delete them. Looks fine. And also we can take a look under the render mode. Let's move the light to here. Okay, so this is the Type A 101 building. And for sure, if you think, oh, this part there are too many segments, you can use in shade or the smooth. Alright? Okay, I think this part we can do some change right here. Press L and G, move this down. Okay, so pretty much done. So that's about the Type A 101 building. So that's the things we are going to use. But for now, all of them are separated. So if you want, you can directly select all of them, press Ctrl J, or you can select all of them, select this one, and using the last part as the parent. Ctrl P, set parent to object, keep transform. So now, if you move this guy, all the rest of the part will move as well. Alright, so that's the building about Type A 101. So don't forget to save your file. See you next time.